Hey, what is up guys, it's Red here and welcome back to another episode of Operate Now. Now today we are doing the leg surgery. I saw some comments on telling me to do this one because it looks pretty interesting. I know that your legs actually have one of your main arteries in your body, and if it gets cut you can bleed to death and die. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, not actually die, but you know, save little Jeffery. I don't like Jeffrey. He looks like a... No, I'm just kidding. Alright, your first patient today is Jeffrey Norton. He is 15. Okay, I don't understand the point of telling his age right now. Alright, get back on track. He was born with a rare condition, an anatomical leg length inequality. That means one leg is shorter than the other, so Jeffrey stands off balance and suffers a lot of back pain. Alright, today we are going to change his life to perform a surgery to make both legs the same leg. He's probably very like prone to like being like, I don't know, very like falling over and stuff, I feel like, because that would be like, you'd just be wobbling around if you were walking like that. That would suck. Alright, anyways, before operating we need to take an x-ray so we know how to proceed. The red dot indicates where the x-ray is focused. Move it just below the knee as I've indicated. Alright, so we gotta... Oh yeah, we got a red laser. This thing's kind of loud. Alright, here we go. We're getting perfect. Okay. Oh my. Okay, this is as good as we're gonna get. Great job. Let's go analyze the x-ray. To start the evening out, Jeffrey's leg lengths will need to cut into the tibia, but we can only do that if the bone is strong enough. A bone's thickness indicates its strength, so let's measure that now. Grab the caliper. Oh my gosh, doing awful today. Now place it on the x-ray. Alright, we gotta measure this stuff. Drag out the caliper. So it measures the bone's thickness. Alright, is this it? Is this that? Oh, okay, not that thick. Alright, I was doing both of them. Alright, there is a 19 millimeter. Alright, let's check the size of the chart and see if Jeffrey's tibia is strong enough. Pull up the chart. Alright, so it was 19. So he age, ooh, it doesn't look. Check the box that reflects Jeffrey's age and tibia thickness. If the box is green, it's safe to perform this procedure. So it was between 19 and he's 15, so it's right here. Good job, we can do it. First of all, we need to make sure the bone won't move around after the procedure to get it crooked. We will need to fix the bone in place with an Ilzarov apparatus. You've got to build it before we start the surgery. Alright, let's get this done. The pieces should fit together perfectly like puzzle pieces. This is crazy. Alright, well, this is gonna be not too hard. Hopefully. Oh, okay. There we go. Well, it just does it for me. I just gotta push up there and it go. This is easy, I think. Alright, let's not mess this up. Literally, I just had to pull this up and it does it for me. So, I can't really mess up at this point. I'm glad we're not being timed right now. He's not, like, we haven't made any incisions, so I'm not being, so I feel chill and relaxed, even though I just had some coffee. Alright, tighten the bolts with the wrench to make sure the frame is sturdy enough. Alright, we gotta get the wrench out. Oh, they're squeaky. They need to, like, oil some of this stuff. This is not pleasant to the ears right now. Holy crap, we're just going everywhere. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure to tighten it, you want to tighten it one way instead of wiggling it back and forth, because literally it's just going to go the same tightness, isn't it? Alright, just before starting, we need to sterilize Jeffrey's leg. Select the tongs. Alright, we got to get that sterile stuff, like always. Alright, dip it in. Yeah, get all over. Alright. Let's see, we will need to open the entire leg, but we'll need to make some small incisions to access the bone. We can't risk damaging his knee, so make sure it's far enough away from it. Alright, so let's get the marker. Last time, when we did the, what was it? The appendix, we didn't use a marker, which is kind of concerning. But we're back with the marker. Alright, dope. Got it. Now it's time for surgery. Pick up those scissors. The scissors? Alright. Oh, what the hell? We're just stabbing him? Alright, the incision must be big enough for us to work with. Open and closing the scissors should do the trick. What the? Oh, shit. Shoot, I didn't swear, guys. Oh. Alright, here we go. We gotta leave the scissors there and grab a second pair. Dude, this is disgusting. Alright, let's just open that sucker up. Alright, the incision must be big enough. Alright, we should do that. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, we need to make sure the two openings are aligned. The scissors should be touching each other inside the leg. Wiggle a pair to see if that's the case. Okay. This sound. Ugh. Alright. I am concentrating. Leave me alone. Alright. That's perfect. Remove the scissors. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little sassy on you, nurse. You're helping me out so much. Appreciate it. Alright. The incisions are aligned, but we need a little bit more room to work. Stretch the incision just a little wider using the steel pin. My eyes are watering for some reason. Okay, steel pin. We got it. Stick it in. Oh, we gotta use a hammer. Okay. Oh, dude, this would be so painful. Oh man, we gotta hammer all the way through. You'll have the room you need now. All right, good, good. I'm glad we do. Do we just pull? Oh, we just pull it out. All right, time to cut the bone. We'll need to get the ghillie saw for that. This is a delicate operation, so you need pliers for it. All right, so we get the pliers. Insert the ghillie saw wire through the first incision. Isn't that right here? Wait. The ghillie saw. Oh, here we go. Alright, you can't push any further, so you have to grab it from the other side to pull it through. Use another set of pliers for that. Alright, let's do that. Alright, we don't need the ghillie saw. Alright, here we go. We can pull it through if you're still holding on the other side. Let go first. Alright, here we go. Pull it down. Pull the sucker down. Alright, that's it. Now attach the handle so you can start sawing. Alright, the handles. Ghillie handle. So it's a different. I like this operation. Alright, now we can start sawing. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. Yes! Yes! Cut it up! Pop until it pops. Nice up. We need to get the saw out. We can't reuse it, so cut the pliers to pull it out. Alright, cutting pliers. Cut that stuff. Pull that out. Alright, here we go. We're doing awesome. Alright, now what? Alright, so we're almost ready to insert the steel rod for stabilization. This is an ideal angle to work from, so we need to bend Jeffrey's leg first. Okay, let's do this. 90 degrees. 60 should be perfect. Okay, 60 degrees should be perfect. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, so the inserting the rod is pretty straightforward, but you need to use a bit of force to get it in. Put the pin in position. Alright. Where's the pin? Am I missing something? Alright, the rod. Oh, the steel rod. Oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? Use a hammer to... Oh, dude, I just don't like these. Oh. Again. Again. Yes. Get that in there. Yes. Alright. It's in. Great job. Alright, so we need to pop the rod. Alright. The top part of the rod has to go on the leg too. If you stretch the leg, it should automatically fall into place. Alright. Like that. Alright, awesome. Alright, here's the tricky part. Pull the leg so the rod falls into place. Click Jeffrey's foot and drag it to the side. Alright, here we go. There we go. It's almost time to attach the Elizarov apparatus to Jeffrey's leg, but we need to find exactly where it connects to the rod. There's a marker on the rod that shows up in x-rays, so use the x-ray monitor to find it. Alright. This is pretty like into it. Alright, we found it. Found the mark. Now we gotta reuse our... Nope. Oh, no, I know. Okay, stop. Alright, I'm putting it away. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to put it back. What am I supposed to do? Oh, we are supposed to mark it. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, dude, I don't know what's with me today. I'm sorry, guys. The surgery is at a very important stage now. That word, apparatus, has to be attached to the leg with a series of pins, or else the bone won't heal straight. First, pin into position where you marked the spot. Alright, let's get this pin. Where's the pin? First position pin. I thought we used... Okay, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to... Okay, which one am I supposed to use? Alright, here we go. Alright, the pin must go through the layer of soft tissue made up of the muscle. Use the hammer to tap it through. Alright, let's use the hammer. Yes! Break it in. Oh my gosh. Alright, you've reached the bone. The hammer won't help now. Use the surgical drill instead. Alright, here we go. Yes. Get that in there. Okay, now what? Now you need to use the hammer again for the last part. A few more hits. He is almost dead. He might not make it today. Alright, great work, Doc. Close up the wound using the needle and the inner sutures. Alright, the needle. There you go. Come on. Come on, sucker. We're gonna make it through here today. Believe in you. Alright, here we go. Alright, now attach the frame to Jeffrey's leg. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Next, connect the pin frame. Use a wrench. Alright, wrench. We gotta use a wrench. Quickly. Quickly. Oh my gosh. Tighten the bolts. Here we go. Now, alright, now we're in. Great work. Close up the wound with the needle. So we're making so much better time right now. Just because I think I was just reading out everything, but you know, I like reading out things. Alright, cuts. Attach the frame to Jeffrey's leg. Here we go. We're back. I think he's for sure. Jeffrey's definitely gonna live today. Alright, next connect the pin to the frame. Select the wrench. Here we go. There we go. Tighten the bolts with the wrench. Now insert the pins for the frame so it'll stay in place. Alright, here we go. Now it's nice. I think we're going awesome. We're doing awesome. Dude, this is so gross. It's just like I don't know about this life. I'm not about this at all. Alright, you need to use the hammer again for the last part, of course. Hammer that sucker through. Yeah. Alright. Yes, now the firm can't even speak. Attaches firmly to the frame with a wrench. Alright, get that wrench out. There we go. 2 more pins to go. You know what to do. Alright, awesome. Let's do this, sucker. Place a pin. Alright, get another pin. Alright, so hammer those suckers in. Oh my gosh. Too many pins for my liking. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. You've reached the bone. The hammer won't help now, so we gotta use the surgical drill. Yeah, there's no way I would have even came close to making it last time. Alright, you need to use a hammer again for the last few bits. There we go. And 2, 3. Alright, now connect the pin to the frame. Select the wrench. Got it. Beautiful. Beautiful squeaks, right? Alright, now what? We've done it! We did it! We did it. Usually there's a picture. Isn't there usually a picture of him like all happy and stuff? But I guess Jeffrey's sad because his leg is just like, he's like, I don't even know. I can't imagine getting that out of you and like all the pain pills you have to take to even like go through that. Oh my gosh. If any of you guys have ever been through this or know anyone who's been through any kind of like leg surgery like this, let me know in the comments below. If you guys liked this video, leave a big thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Later.